We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Toronto Blue Jays, who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Herald, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Kevin Pillar, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Robertson moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 4.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Clint Robertson.
Leading up for the Tigers, center fielder Clint Robertson.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Runner back safely. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter,
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Kinsler rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Nick Castellanos now. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. For Cabrera, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There is Escobar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away. But
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. For Gutierrez, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Grounded to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Steve Pearce now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Robertson is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Mitch Henniger. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierce on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Now at the plate, James McCann. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be two bases. McCann rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Center fielder Clint Robertson.
Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. So a man at third here with two gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that Into the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll
Jays,
step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alcides Escobar.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. High in the air out to center field. Robertson moves over. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Saunders. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Franklin Gutierrez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Paxton peers in. 1-0 on its way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Pillar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez.
For the Blue Jays,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose
Here's the first
Ramirez.
pitch to him. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Iglesias is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a high pop-up. Norris is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. He singled his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Mikey.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. stepping in and ready for another shot. James McCann. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Saunders moving to his left, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Clint Robertson. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. Lifted in the air to center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robertson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robertson sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Haniger is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly ready once again. Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman.
Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In the air to left. Pierce comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The first
baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Drilled to the left side, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Into the box 15, now, Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Stepping in, Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle to Iglesias for 1 on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lined hard, but foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready once again, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
The catcher, number 34.
Standing in, James McCann. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready for another chance. Jose Iglesias. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pierce is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Robertson. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends the inning. Here's Steve Pierce now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
For the Blue Jays, left fielder.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robertson racing back at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Michael Saunders now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robertson is there. 1 away. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped into the air, back behind second. Kinsler is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is popped up. Calling for it. Kinsler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And now here's Kinsler with a drive. High and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Castellanos. Last time through was a base hit. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes, 2-0. A line shot to third base. Throw in behind the runner. Not in time. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. At the plate, James McCann.
The catcher, number 34.
Roberto Ozuna comes on to pitch from bullpen now in a ninth.
Now pitching for Toronto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar has it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So stepping in, Devin Travis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Devin Travis.
Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gutierrez going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Justin Smoke now, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Justin Smoke.
Grounded to short. Backhanded. And he got him from deep in the hole. My goodness. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. There for it, Escobar. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping into the box,
Center fielder,
Clint Robertson.
Robertson.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pierce on the move, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter,
At
number
the plate,
3.
Ian Kinsler. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Here's Steve Pierce now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Left fielder, Steve
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Haniger is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next,
Here's Michael Saunders now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Felipe Montalvo answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Montalvo is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swings. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Striding into the box, Brian Goodwin. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 6 runs on 14 hits.